Hi, it's Neil from Mighty Little Green Machine. Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, this is actually my second video I'm making today because my original plans took a left turn. So I came down to move some logs because it's in the low 30s, high 20s. And I cut up the longer logs and got those moved, which is a different video. But it's still pretty wet down here. So I'm going to try and take advantage of that and see if I can smooth out this ground a little because we're supposed to go into some real cold weather for the next week. And I think it's too wet to try the box blade because I'm just going to tear it up. So what I did was I have the bucket on here with the tooth bar on it. And I'm going to try and move some dirt around and level some stuff out and just smooth it a little so it's not quite as beating me up as so bad when I'm moving logs. Let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to try and get this. There's a bunch of sand in this. Oh, how are we going to need four-wheel drive? There's a bunch of sand in this dirt here, and I want this lower anyway. So I'm going to see if I can, oh, there it goes. Make myself a pile of dirt to play with here. And I'm going to try and build up some dirt first, so that it doesn't slow me down when I'm running. Very wet. But because this area was actually more sandy, I'm getting pretty good traction on the tractor. And this is actually working out well because I wanted to bring this back anyway. And I'll have some sand to fill in some of these holes. Oh, found a rock. There's a shock. There's a shock. This isn't as good, but it'll work. Eventually all this is going to get moved around by the box blade anyway, so not really worried about it because I'm going to have to really make a good base before I put the stone down. And I am considering using a driveway fabric. I don't know yet. So this is just enough moisture that I can dig this stuff out. Try to make more of a flat area here anyway, so this is good. You should be able to see all the sand. Of course, unfortunately, I put firewood in my way. Guess I'll see if I can move that firewood without having to do it by hand. I'd really like to get that flattened out some more too. A little bit of dirt in that one, but I'll take it anyway. I got so much stuff to fix. if you'd watched my earlier video down here, I had dug all this out. This was a hill. I'm trying to make a flat spot to be able to work down here. What I'll end up doing at some point is digging this sideways with the backhoe and put some timbers in there. My plan is eventually to make this a place where I put my cut split firewood. And I've been watching a lot of videos online about my firewood guys, and I've decided that I'm going to cut and split it all and just dump it in, make bins out of pallets and just pile it up, dump it right in there, there we go, not stack it. I'm watching some guys that do firewood for a living. Just saves time. And the wood dries just as good. Eventually, I got to get a moisture meter though, so I can make sure it's dry. Because if I'm going to sell firewood, I'm going to sell quality firewood. There's another rock in there. Come on, baby. Let's see if I can. Got another load of sand out of that. See if I can pick this firewood out of here without totally covering it in dirt. Yeah, it gives a little more room. Honestly, I didn't know this was going to dig out this good. I was trying to do this before, but it was too dry and packed. And now, I got a lot of what I wanted done. That's good. Even if I don't get the holes filled. There's that rock. Let's see if we can get that out of there. Oh, a little under it, over it. Okay, I got a pretty good pile of sand built up, so we're going to start this process. First thing I'm going to do is try and smooth out with what I already have. In other words, what's already in the holes, and see if I can level it out a little bit. And then from there, we'll start putting sand down. A lot of this stuff is just that crappy organic material, which doesn't help me much. But what I'm doing here is cutting back this side of the hill a little bit. See what I can get out of here. It's partially frozen. So we're just going to do the best we can. I wonder if I can pull this hill from the other way. Let's see. Well, as long as I'm here, let's see what I can get out of this hole. There's a little bit of sand. That's good. There's some more here I think I can scavenge out of here. Let's see. There's a rock in my way. Shocker! See if I can get the rest of this off of here. It's getting pretty wet where I am now, so. Yep, I'm pushing my luck. Oh boy. Oh, we're getting wet. Hey, that'll be enough of that. We know where this leads. Oh, well, it doesn't help that it came out of four-wheel drive. I forgot about that hole. That hole is a nasty one. Thank you for coming out of the hole. Yeah, this never would have worked with the box blade. Okay, before I get totally stuck, I'm going to start putting some sand in here. Okay, that was good. Trying to use it sparingly because I don't have a lot of it. Okay, a little bit more in here. And I'm going to call this part good for today because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to use all my sand. Okay, I'm going to leave that alone so it can harden up and be fair. You know what? One more run by it, I think, with the. Nah. I want it to harden up, though. Okay, so now we're going to go into the really mucky part over here. I think what I'm going to do here is work my way in. I'm going to start on this side. Maybe give myself a fighting chance here. Really wish I had some stone. I know that the mud would eat it, but at least it would give me a solid base. Yeah, I'm going to have to come up with some more sand, I think. But we'll see. Well, so much for staying flat on that hole. Okay, that's enough for there. I'm going to have to fix that hole again, but I guess I'll wait till I'm done running back and forth. And on my way out, I'll flatten everything and let it freeze up for a couple of days. Then I should at least be able to be fairly smooth in here. That's better. We're getting there. So this turned into be one heck of a day. I started off, this was a Sunday. I started off in the morning deciding to move the rest of my firewood logs because it was pretty cold outside. Got a few logs moved. By now, you've probably already seen that video, and then it was too wet. So then I decided I was going to try and smooth out the road because I knew we had a cold patch coming and it's pretty rough. So I started doing that, and then my ADD kicked into high gear, and I decided to go after a rock that was in the middle of the road, and it was just not a good idea. But while I was doing that rock, what you see on the screen now is what the weather turned into. So unfortunately, I ended up having to be done sooner than I wanted to with the getting the road done. So it is better now. It's still not even close to what I really wanted. Um, but it is what it is. Now it's really cold out there, so at least I can go down and finish moving the logs and then probably start doing some firewood down there. But this was a freak storm you couldn't even see. If you enjoyed this video or learned anything, please hit the like button. And if you're enjoying this channel, please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate all of you that have subscribed. Welcome all the new subscribers. Thanks for joining me today. I enjoyed having you along on this journey. And I'll see you next time.